Hello, Libra. This is going to be another standard personal reading. Another standard personal reading, which I am doing all day today. I know it's late, but yeah. Let's get right into it. The standard personals are on sale. Also, the yearly 2025 readings are on sale. Also, the one-on-one phone calls are on sale as well. If you're interested in that, make sure you check the description bar down below and book with me today, okay? All right, let's get right into it. Let's see. What's coming through? For Libra, please only take what resonates and leave what does not. If you find something here that resonates, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. All right, flip the energies if you need to flip the energies, okay? Let's see what's coming through for you, my love Libra. Libra, my love. My lovely Libra. Ooh, Libra. Libra. Okay. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have elusive energy, deception, trickery, dishonesty. This is just that like trickery. I think about witchy energy, spooky type of energy. This is just like so many tricks. Like you can't really, I feel like you can't really take nothing as face value right now. You're going to have some spiritual powers. You're going to need, in this day and age, you're going to need some type of spiritual strength somewhere. Like, for the people who don't believe in nothing, like, come on now. I know life could be a lot for them. You're going to have some type of spiritual backing right now. All right. So let's see, Libra. We first have shallow and twin flames. Hollow, empty boredom. Twin flames. How you feel is the way that your person feels, but nobody's saying anything. Nobody's saying anything. Also, you may be shallow. Your person's shallow too. You may be looking at little things and getting disgusted over little things, or you may have this energy where you feel like that your person has to fit some type of mold. Something is a big part of your ego. And the outcome of this is a mask. It's pretending. It's exaggeration. It's both people wearing a mask. It's a mask type of thing. It's because both people are doing the same thing. And you should know that you're doing what you're doing based off of what your partner brings out of you. What are you doing? What is it? A lot of the times what you feel like you need from your person, that's what you need from yourself. A lot of times that's probably what you need to come to the relationship and pour into the relationship. But a lot of people don't do it because they're waiting for them to get poured into. So what happens when both people are waiting to get poured into? You have a dead plant that hasn't been watered. You know? So I feel like both of y'all are mirroring each other. It's just not the mirroring that you want. You want it to be mirroring when you say, oh, I have feelings for this person and they're mirroring my feelings. No, it's the frustrations that you have in a relationship are being mirrored. You're frustrating them too. This is a time for some type of reflection here. You can reflect off of this energy. You can take off the mask, but you just have to be courageous to do it, and you have to be able to stand alone. You don't know if your person's ready. Are they going to be able to accept it? Are they going to be able to digest it? You have no idea. You just have to take a huge leap of faith, okay? We have this energy of one day in pride. So there's a masculine that's very, very prided. And there's some type of fantasy. There's some type of wish. And we have is it's here as one day or someday or somewhere, another time. Sometime, one day I'll do this. One day this is going to happen. It's like there's a masculine that really, really wants to do something. There's a masculine that really wants something, but they put it up in the air. Like sometime, one of these days I'm going to. Right now, they're stubborn. You got a stubborn masculine on your hands. And you may not be as stubborn as this masculine, or maybe you're the masculine that's stubborn. We're going to get on you in a minute. You may not be stubborn as this masculine, but you have stubborn ways as well too. And this is reflected. So what you can see, what you don't like in that person, is probably the same things that this person doesn't like in you. And this masculine energy, you can literally have your fantasy now if you stop being prided. There is a certain type of identity that you have against yourself if you were to get this thing now. You want this, whatever this fantasy is, and it's the masculine energy being stubborn. Like masculine energy is stubborn, but feminine energy is stubborn too. So it's like, what? But where do we get? Somebody has to be give and take here. But both people can't be stubborn. I did a reading about this. Like, there was two alphas. Like, somebody is alpha to the T. Somebody has to be the head. Someone has to be the neck. And then in the perception of thinking that the neck is lower than the head, it's just you looking with your eyes. It's not you looking through spiritual. It's not you understanding that the neck controls the motion of the head. The head can't move anywhere without the neck. Or you thinking that the neck is higher, the head is higher than the neck. Well, without the neck, the head wouldn't be able to move, do anything, whatever. So I do feel like both people need to understand that their positions and what positions they are is a position of power. But it's just a different dynamic of power. I feel like both people just want power here. It seemed like a very, very prided, like, relationship where both people are on like a power trip. And I want to devour you. No, I want you to submit to me. No, I want you to submit to me. Or I want you to bow down to me. And I want you to... It's like, come on now. What the hell is going on? Somebody has to be the head. Somebody has to be the neck. You cannot drive a car with two steering wheels. Somebody has to sit in the passenger seat. I told y'all the last time. Somebody has to be in control of the music. And somebody has to drive. Both very important tasks. Okay? We do have obsession, fantasy. There's this energy of you going into like some type of... So you're fantasizing about someone, and this is not a fantasy, honey. This is the real thing. Spirit may be telling you to go more into that fantasy, dive deep into that fantasy. There's an awakening there. For some of you guys, this fantasy that you having about this person is actually going to come true. This obsession that you have towards this person is for a reason. Or let's just say adoration, infatuation for a person. I really don't like the word obsession when it comes to other people. But let's just say adoration that you have for a person. Or let's just say infatuation. And you're fantasizing and you're constantly daydreaming. You're constantly imagining them. You can't get them off your mind. This may be a dream that you keep going to. Or just say a daydream, something that you can do, like, you know how you're in your head, you're focused, but you got this vision in your head and you're just replaying it over, like you're up. I feel like it's another word for it. I'm gonna figure it out, but it's kind of like a daydream. This is the real thing. Okay, so you have epiphanies, understandings, awakening. Whoever this person is, they're your person. I don't know who this person is. It may seem like a fantasy. Somebody could have told you, like, this is a fantasy. But I'm a believer in like fantasies come true, okay? Fantasize your little hearts out, okay? We do have abandoned and beauty. There is someone who is strikingly beautiful, whether you know it or not, because a lot of I feel like the most beautiful people have no idea that they're beautiful. I feel like you may have a Leo ascendant, especially if you have like a Leo ascendant, you have a Libra ascendant, Sagittarius ascendant, such rising signs. But I know the Leo ascendant is like that energy that's beautiful. They have that dynamic type of energy. Also Virgo. They have that dynamic type of energy, and it's like they don't know it though. Libra does this too. Libra risings. They're very, very beautiful. Venus energy. Very, very beautiful type of energy. But they're like, no, don't look at me. They have this shy type of energy. This could have something to do with their childhood or whatever. Somebody doesn't know that they are like strikingly beautiful. Also, it's because there's a lot of people who could have walked out of your life because they were intimidated by this beauty. And for some of you guys, it has nothing to do with your face. It has nothing to do with how you look. It has everything to do with your inner beauty, your kind heart, you're graceful and you're charming. For some of you guys, you have this grace about you that you can't buy. You cannot buy grace. I'm sure you can work on it. Sure you can try to be, but some people have natural charm. Just like people are born with natural beauty where they can wake up in the morning, they don't have to put no concealer on. They don't even really have to brush their hair. They can get up and go and they're like, man, I rolled out of the bed. And you're like, who rolled out of the bed? Because if you don't look like you rolled out of the bed. Like people has to put it together. Sometimes people have to actually rehearse or practice certain grace and kind-hearted and charming personalities. This could also be femininity or this just divine masculine type of energy that you may have, and it's just God-given. And I feel like there's a lot of people who kind of looked at you and felt like you were intimidating, felt like you were trying to compete with them when really they were trying to compete with you. Some people could have also looked at you like trying to turn it off. I'm getting so many downloads right here. I'm also getting like you have something that attracts people. You have a light that attracts people. And then when these people get in your presence, they try to dim your light. This beauty, this charming, graceful, kind-hearted energy, the same thing that attracts people is the same thing that leaves people running away from you. It's too much of your light. But now you found some type of peace in it. You found some type of harmony in it. You're not blaming yourself anymore, okay? You're not looking behind you or looking at the people who walked out of your life. It's like you found some type of peace within yourself. At first, I'm getting like there's a person who could have kept on changing themselves, kept on rehearsing different things, kept on trying to be a lot of things that they weren't, just to keep people in their lives when there was nothing when you realize there's nothing that you can do. There was nothing because there's nothing you can do that can hide, because you don't know it's your charm, grace, kind heart. You want to be kinder. So now it's like, okay, now you turn it on max. You want to be more charming. So now you're turning it on all the way up. More graceful. Now you're turning it all the way up. So for some of you guys, you just learn to love on you, and that's all the peace that you need here. Okay, that's all the peace. We do have some type of apology that's coming towards you. Somebody is apologizing to you. They're returning back. They want a second chance, but all you want is closure. Every time I get closure, go around and get closer to you. This is like the last hoorah. Somebody just want closure. All right. Somebody thinks they're going to have a second chance, but it's like, no, we're not. This is it. All right. Somebody thinks that they can return, like they've been praying, and all this person wants is closure. So be mindful of this type of energy. We also have this withdrawn energy, this distracted energy. Somebody is withdrawn from the world. Somebody also has been distracted and stuff like that, delayed. I feel like there's a person who's just not paying attention with life. They're on, you know, sometimes when people are just not there upstairs and they're just going wherever the wind blows, it's because of some really, really intense pain that someone could definitely be suffering in silence, or they could be afraid of something. I'm also getting like someone carries something either down their spine. You may feel some type of pain down your spine or on your shoulders, okay? Yeah, down your spine or on your shoulders. Now let's clarify. All right, tell me more about shallow. Judgment. Judgy, judgy, judgy. All right, we have this Page of Wands energy. There's a message here. Oh, Spirit is reflecting to you your true colors through a person. Someone could have asked God to reveal themselves to them, like, reveal me to me. Oh, I'll do you one better. It's like, oh, I'll do you one better, okay? Certain things that you could not see. Sabotage. These are the ways that you sabotage yourself. And it has a lot to do with the twin flame that you're mirroring. These are the ways you can learn a lot from this twin flame. Tell me more about this twin flame. You can learn a lot from this twin flame. A lot about yourself. Look, painful cycles over and over again. Maybe betrayal here. We got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so you are seeing. Good, good, good. You are seeing this energy. You see something. Okay, yeah, because this hurts. So I'm also getting like lack of trust. You could be around a person who don't trust anyone. You could have fell in love with someone who like, you're like, I come in peace and you just don't trust me. And this is how you treat other people too, who come in peace and you just don't trust them for whatever reason. Maybe this is how you treat you. You come in peace, but you just, for some reason, you just do not trust me. A lot of times the reflection of other people in relationships is usually how we treat ourselves. So there's a lot of betrayal that happens here. Spirit is showing you what you do to you. Through a twin flame. And it's almost like I didn't know. I had no idea. I didn't know I did this. Tell me more about this mask. All right, we do have this Three of Cups. For some of you guys, this has a lot to do with friendships. Your twin flames are on like this karmic journey. It's wild. It's wild. And these friendships, for some of you guys, this is how you treat yourself when it comes to friendships. There is some type of repetitive cycle that's been happening within your friendships. And these are your twin flames, whether you like them or not, whether they're fake or not. These are your twin flames here. There's need to make a choice of who do you want to be. How do you want to love yourself? So this is a self thing. This is a self-reflection. How do you want to love on yourself, okay? All right, tell me more about one day. Something that the masculine wants. And they're like, one day I'll get this. One day. All right, we have the Nine of Wands energy. It's because masculine, you keep on having thoughts of giving up. Your ego keeps trying to get you to give up. because you keep on putting your abundance further away from you instead of right now in your present energy. Yeah. We do have this energy of the Five of Cups. It's a lot that you've been through, masculine. We do have this energy of you kind of being disappointed. Keep on getting disappointed over and over and over and over and over again. And you're like, one day this won't be a disappointment. One day I'll get over it. But I'm just not going to get over it today. Stubborn. Someday I'll be able to, you know, have a great conversation about it. But not today. Very stubborn energy. Look at that lion. Somebody could be with the Leo. Very prided energy. There is, okay, so I'm also getting like, now I'm really soft, okay? Now I'm soft on the masculine. Because I'm really getting this energy that the masculine is, someday they're working with expressing themselves. And I'm really soft on the masculine because there aren't spaces for that for masculine men. Okay, so the masculine is thinking about, maybe one day I will be able to express my true feelings. But the pride keeps bringing up the Five of Cups. And if you ask a masculine, like, how many times have you been in love? Versus a feminine, how many times you've been in love? Masculine probably be like, yeah, 2 times when I was 16 and when I was, or 1 time. Because it's something about the blow to a masculine's heart. I'm not sure. Not saying it doesn't hurt with feminines, but it's just like in a space. We have spaces everywhere. In a world where there's no space for you to be just real. In a world where you have to be like robotic in order to kind of like, I get it. I'm not going to act like I don't get it. You do have this energy of, you got the energy of the Five of Cups that keeps on coming up. This keeps popping up. And it's like, one day I'll be able to put this all behind me, but I just cannot today. And the masculine is very prided about finding some type of peace or finding some type of peaceful resolve. I'm also getting like there could be a masculine that doesn't know how to ask for help. So in return, the masculine does what divine masculines do and do it by themselves. Wow. Confirmation. Not with the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Like, that's pretty much it. Like, you pretty much nailed it. Okay? Pretty much. Pretty much. Look, heartbroken. In a relationship. There was someone that this masculine trusted that broke their heart. And it's like, I tried to get there, but I still have all of these negative thoughts from, and these are not negative thoughts about the person or negative thoughts about you, feminine, that's trying to talk to them. Okay? This is about negative thoughts of myself. This is an identity thing. So the masculine is going to do with the masculine. Somebody's going to have to be real patient with this masculine. Real patient. And then if this is mirroring, this is probably how you are too in a relationship too. There's a certain way that you view yourself when you become vulnerable, or the way you viewed yourself the last time you were vulnerable with the person, that person shot you down. Instead of taking your own hand and saying, it's okay, come here, let me love on you, you said, stupid. You said, that's what you get. I should have been so, oh, why didn't I? You know, you did the thing, your self-talk. Okay? You created the hell yourself. And it's by negative self-talk. So, for some of you guys, you're doing it yourself. You're doing the same thing that this masculine is doing. Some of you guys feel that this masculine, what this masculine is going through, you may feel like you don't have a safe space either. You may feel like, okay, I don't have a safe space to, or you may have always felt like I don't have a safe space. Yeah, people will listen to certain things, but if I was to really get real, they'll start calling me the C word. That's crazy. Divine masculine is here. Here's divine masculine. This is what divine masculine is feeling on the inside, but you will not be able to tell it when you see him. It's hidden. I didn't even need the moon card to know that this is hidden. That's just a man, how a male operates. Like, so almost literally, you, not saying you can't trust this, what this masculine is saying, but if this is resonating with you and you are dealing with this masculine, you can't really take what this person is saying off face value. They're not going to be truthful. They're wearing a mask. Possibly the same mask that you're wearing. Somebody, you're going to have to be very, very patient with the masculine. Tell me more about obsession. This is someone's having fantasies, and these fantasies are true. All right, we got the Queen of Wands here. Look at all that fire, that heat. This is fantasies about, this could be about some type of, you could be in a different destination. This could also be fantasies about your ships coming in. Yeah, this is about wishes and things like that coming in. New pathways and things like that coming in. You manifesting a lot of stuff coming in for you. Tell me more about this fantasy. All right. We do have the Two of Pentacles. This is... the fantasy is balance. That's something that Libra would love to hear. Because Libra stay in La La Land. And it's balance energy. The more you fantasize, the more balanced you'll be. Thank God. Finally, right? Finally, the world has caught up to us. The more you fantasize, the more... Not hermit energy. Some of you guys, your fantasies aren't fantasies. I even had this epiphany, like sometimes my intuition comes through like jokes. And I would say a joke. And be like, yeah, because something. And really be joking. But for real, the thing is happening. I had to listen to it. Like my intuition was like, okay, we do that now. I'm like, oh, okay. That's how you speak it to me now. Some of you guys, your intuition and your wisdom and discernment is speaking to you through your fantasy. You are fantasizing for a reason, which means you are on a different plane spiritually. You are not on this normal plane. It's so much information out there. I think a lot of people are going to different planes, in which we'll get to ascension. I know we got a lot of work to do, but there's so much information out there. Like, come on now. And it's being made so public and so just, everything is everywhere. I'd be like, look at us. But we have this energy where you're able to fantasize. Your fantasy is actually putting you in this hermit mode where you're actually getting discernment and wisdom, realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings from your fantasies. For some of you guys, you also may be able to stop a whole negative foundation just by fantasizing even more. Like, you might want to get, and look at that. You got the Queen of Swords here. Queen of Swords back in this. This is magical for you, Queen of Swords. It's magical for the Libra. Magical for Libra energy. You're able to create a lot of shit from here. Excuse me, a lot of stuff from here. You're able to create a lot of stuff from your fantasies. You need to fantasize more. Like, they're powerful. I feel like this is from a person who gets... Sometimes you go through life so much that you don't want to, because you stop believing in your fantasies. You're like, that's not real. But you're going to become almost obsessed with some type of picture that you just want to keep on dreaming about over and over and over and over again. And before you know it, you will be living it. Before you know it, it's going to be real. Before you know it, it's going to be yours. We have the Knight of Wands here. Epiphany, understanding about this messenger. A message. Something that came out of the blue. Something comes out of the blue for you, and now you understand it because you're going into your fantasies. You're able to see something clearly. You might probably need a book of fantasies. This could also be money that's coming out of the blue. Riches that's coming out of the blue. Opportunity that's coming out of the blue to you. Stay focused here. Focus on your fantasies. What do you want to daydream about? Tell me more about abandon. All right. We do have this Four of Cups energy. Something else comes in. Yeah, you're not focused on the cups that didn't serve you, the disappointments. Yeah, because whoever is upset, like this, like somebody is upset that you're a beautiful person on the inside. and on the outside. But someone is upset, and it's like, I can't control that. Maybe you need to talk to God, and you go ahead and put in your complaints, but I can't control that. That's just the way I was made. So I feel like you stop apologizing for it, and you also go into, you start talking to, you kind of like strengthening your relationship with spirit. That's just that energy that you have. It's just a beautiful, you start thanking God more for your beauty instead of feeling ashamed for it, or instead of feeling like, okay, this is going to be the reason why, or watch this. It's almost like the downside. Somebody has been getting the downside of pretty privilege, or it's another thing. It's not pretty privilege, but it's like when you have grace, it's certain people who are just good people on the inside. And those people too, people look at them and be like, people look at them and be like, they don't have that grace on the inside, and they get it too. They don't even have to be all drop dead gorgeous and everything. You could just be a good human being. Just have a good conscience. Just have some integrity about you, and people will look at you like, who you think you are? I'm trying the best that I can to be a good human out here. Who you think you are? We have this what's this beauty coming up? Queen of Cups energy. The feeling of beauty is going to expand within you. We already talked about the experiences with people walking out of your life, because you have this beautiful energy, and it's just going to, once you start to appreciate it more and start being grateful for it and start realizing that, wait a minute, God was protecting me from these people. I wasn't feeling rejected. I was being protected. So it expands even more. Something expands like even more. And you were being protected by people who had questionable motives. This five of swords energy. You're at peace with it. It's like gone. I'll get the door for you. And if you want to walk out my life, I will get the door for you. Call the Uber. Get you where you need to go. Okay? I don't want you here if you don't want to be here. All right? You're also doing something you love, and maybe you may do something that you may be the face of. So you may see yourself as the face of something. I feel like something is going to be, not exploiting, but putting your beauty in the spotlight. Tell me more about this apology. Somebody wants to apologize to you. They're sorry. Yeah, I'm getting like there could be a father. Maybe a baby father, child's father, something like that, wants to apologize to you for breaking your heart. This is news. It took them a while too, so this may be too little, too late. Yeah, this person this could be a divine masculine, like they want to apologize. They're coming back. I feel like somebody has been gone, but they're coming back. Somebody could also be returning home. All right, we do have the Star. Okay, so now this person is ready. All right, we do have the Four of Pentacles here. They're ready, although it's like they're ready for love, but they're still not being 100% honest about something. They're still not being 100% honest. All right, and tell me more about finality. This energy is like a closure. It's not really like, let's get back together. Okay. Right when I said that, it was like, okay, some people like, I want to get back together. Farewells leave behind closure. What is this? Okay, so it's confused. I feel like you initially called someone to have closure. That's probably why I sung the song. Every time I try to get closure, I mess around and get closer to you. You probably tried to get closure and you messed around and got close. Now you don't know. You messed around and had sex. That was not supposed to be in agreement. Now I know what the closer is. You were so like, this is it. I just need closure. I need them to say this. I need them, and they said a little too much. They did a little too much because you got the Empress coming out. I'm not the Empress. The Temptress. This is the Empress coming out all skimpy. You knew what you was going to do. Somebody you knew. I done did this before. It's like, I'm going to get closure. Went to get a wax, a whole, got my feet done, a whole. I was not going to get closure. Y'all not slick. Y'all are not slick. And then you wonder how we got here. Okay. But yeah, somebody got closer. Now you don't. Now you have no idea what you want to do with this closure energy. It was supposed to be over. Now it's not over. Tell me more about withdrawn. It's a person who's withdrawn from the world, withdrawn from everything. They feel like they're by themselves. They feel alone. We got this energy of the Five of Wands. Someone doesn't know what to do. It's like somebody is withdrawing themselves from the drama. They don't know what to do. It's too heavy for them. It's too much for them, and they feel like they gotta go. Yeah. Tell me more about distracted. Maybe there's some drama that's just distracting someone. Six of Wands. What's distracting them is that someone is getting praise for a false foundation, or somebody is getting praise for like doing something false, or for a tower, or for keeping the tower up. It's like, it's almost feeling like the wrong people are being praised, and somebody needs to, somebody is ready to go. This could be a divine masculine here. They're like the wrong, they just don't know what to do, and this hurts them. Tell me more about pain. This puts them in pain. Okay, we have the King of Swords. This is this energy of you healing the pain. Like, it's like, I can't heal here. Like, it's too much. Like, I'm also getting like bad behavior is getting rewarded. Or not bad, but it's, you know, it's a tower. It's a false foundation. Like, if you keep the false foundation up, you're getting rewarded. I gotta leave here. Yeah. I'm also getting this energy like you find somebody. We have the Seven of Swords energy. Something looks like, it's almost given like the Chariot. It looks like they're doing something integrity. Like, they look like something is going on good, but behind the scenes they're not. And something like they have to go. They can't stay here. It's like, I can't stay here. I can't do this. I don't want to do this anymore. I feel like this is like behind the scenes, you know the real. You know exactly what's happening. Whoever's going on this journey, they're going on a journey to get closer, or you may just be going on a journey to get away from chaos, and you find yourself getting closer to spirit and having a spiritual relationship, a strong spiritual relationship. All right. Also, there could be a significant Aquarius or a significant Capricorn on your journey. All right. So I'm going to leave it right here. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.